Shalom, it's Brother Isaiah here, and I'm going to be breaking down what it means to go through hell. Because in this world, oftentimes we hear people say, especially in certain doctrines, that hell is a place where you just burn forever, right? But I'm here today to show you that hell, it's really just a condition and a mind state. It's not a place where you just eternally burn forever. That is Greek mythology, right? So first, I want to start off with the book of Jonah, chapter 2 and verse number 1. And it reads, "Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice." So Jonah, he was being afflicted. He was in the belly of this great fish, and he didn't know if he was going to live, right? This is what hell is. It's a condition in your mind. That word hell is just synonymous with the grave, right? Or somebody who's brought to a low estate. I can't be in hell burning for eternity, because it talks about in Revelation that hell and death are going to be cast into the lake of fire, which basically is symbolic for hell and death not existing, because you're going to have the children of Israel, right, reign forever and ever, and you're not going to have any more death. After the second death, that's it, right? Let me also get 2 Samuel chapter 22 and I'll start at verse number 4. And it reads, "I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from mine enemies. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid." This is the point. "The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me." So this hell is like death. Like David, on every side, he was facing afflictions, right? His son was trying to take him over, right, and take his kingdom down. He had his children die, right? He had King Saul who was going against him, right? All these different afflictions King David was faced with, and he referenced this affliction as hell. He was going through hell. He was in the belly of the beast, right? So my point is, it's important to go through hell, right? If you're not going through hell like our forefathers did and our foremothers did, right? You kind of have to check your spirit and see where you are and examine yourself, right? Because everybody who seeks the Most High God in some way, shape, or form are going to go through some kind of hell, right? This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1 and verse number 6, "Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ." So to be that fine gold, you have to go through the furnace of adversity. You have to go through hell. But does it last forever? No, it's for a season, right? The only things that are eternal are the Most High God, right? The kingdom that's going to be set up, and his son. These things don't change, right? So it's important to know that when you talk about hell, it's not some eternally burning place where there's a damn red Satan, right? He's all red and he has horns and he has a pitchfork and he's just stabbing you all day long, right? And you're just in chains, locked in the underworld, right? No, that's all Greek mythology. That's not biblical, because when I read what we just went through, you see different people going through afflictions and calling that hell, right? Like, for example, Job went through hell, right? He had everything taken away from him, right? And in his affliction, he didn't curse the Most High, right? And that's why he was blessed doublefold. So, Lord willing, that was edifying, and I want to say shalom.